Oh, okay. Let's call our meeting to order. Yay! Welcome to the City of North St. Paul Arts and Culture Commission. Jordyn, could we please have a roll call?
Sonnek is absent. Carey Nadeau.
Here.
Amanda Black.
Here.
Sharon Williams.
Here.
Raquel Soto is absent. Laura Strang.
Here.
And Troy Woods.
Here.
And our staff member, Jordyn, is here. Welcome, Jordyn. We're so happy you're here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm originally from Rochester, Minnesota. I moved up here for school. I went to the U of M in the Twin Cities.
I know where that is. Sorry.
I double majored in history and geography.
No way.
I eventually want to be a city planner. After college, I interned with the city of Forest Lake as a community development intern, and now I'm here.
Yay!
All right.
Perfect path.
We like to clap a
Fantastic.
lot. We have an agenda in our packet, I'm assuming put together by Sarah and Jordyn. I think it looks great. Any changes or other things we should?
Do we have Riley coming this evening, or should that be out? Okay,
Oh, is it norovirus? I hope not. Okay.
so under commission business, we should
So
eliminate
we'll
B.
take that off. All right, good catch, Amanda. Could we get a motion? We have a motion for that, right?
Motion to adopt. I move to adopt, is it I move?
Yeah.
I move to adopt the agenda.
Awesome,
Second.
great. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We did it. Approval of minutes. This is Jordyn's first minutes that she did for our group, and I read through these. I think they look great. I had no edits. Any other edits or comments about the minutes?
I was here, the rest of you weren't.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I
think they're great. I watched them too. I noticed we need to work really hard at talking in our mics, because at some points, everyone was very quiet. And I was like, oh, I wish I had subtitles. So that was my one note from watching. What did you think?
I agree, and I noticed that watching through different committees, and that we all need to work talking into the mic.
Yes, it's a prevalent problem.
I never want it too close to my face, but I guess it has to be.
I know now you can pee your peas.
It doesn't come through on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay,
Wonderful.
motion to approve the minutes I'm looking for.
Motion to approve.
Okay, second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we passed the minutes. Great job, Jordyn, you did it. Your first minutes are adopted. You can leave now, just kidding. No one is here from the public, so I think we're down to our commission business action items and recommendations. Oh, shoot, I forgot, we have to do this. Election of chair and vice chair. I didn't ask Tom if he wanted to be chair again. Does anyone want to be chair?
Do you want to be chair?
No?
Okay, I make a motion that we make Tom chair.
Okay, sounds good. Anyone want to do?
Second that.
Anyone want to do vice chair? I'm happy to keep doing it, because I can do this part, but I don't want to do it every single time. Is that okay?
I'd love to have you as vice chair.
Do you want to do it?
No,
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Okay. All right, so we'll do same as usual. Good with that?
We don't need to vote.
Do we need to vote? Do we not need to vote?
Let's vote.
Let's vote.
I think we have
Okay.
to vote.
Yes.
All right, let's vote on that.
So again, I will make a motion to make Tom Sonnek chair of the Arts and Cultural Commission for North St. Paul.
Do we need to do a all in favor, say
All in favor, say aye.
aye?
Opposed? Okay, good.
Good. Well,
Oh, you're letting someone else do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Why? I would like to, I'm going to say this wrong.
That's fine.
Okay. So I would like to make a motion to make Carey Nadeau vice chair.
Perfect. Couldn't do it better myself. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Excellent. Any opposed? Great. Oh, my God. Look at us, just blowing through this agenda. We'll be home in no time. No Riley. Okay, so
Approved, Tom.
2025 AVA presentation. I'm excited for this, because I've been trying to coerce Ava into planning stuff with me, and she's like, no, we gotta wait till we... I mean, you don't say that, but...
I'm like, I love your ideas.
Aw,
But yes.
you're always so positive, Ava.
Okay, so
Hi.
It's good to be back. So I am coordinating all of the city events for 2025. And so I'm here to talk about the upcoming events list, but also how my expectations for you as the commission and how I'm going to be helping.
Do you need something?
Is that mic on?
Is there a
Does it have a green light?
Nope, there we go. Is that better? Great.
Okay, good.
Okay,
We
sweet.
want to capture what you have to say, Ava, because it's important.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, so the upcoming events list and my expectations for the way that we're going to work together.
I'm sorry, is that also what Riley was going to talk about, or is that
Yes.
something different? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
basically, yeah, he was.
This is how commissions work with city staff. Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Does he have to come back then, or can we just talk to you?
I haven't talked to Riley about that.
Great, okay.
Not sure.
I guess we'll find out.
TBD.
Yep,
We'll see.
cool. Yes, sir.
Who's Riley?
Good question.
He is the community development director,
Okay.
so he's Jordan's boss.
Oh, okay.
All good.
I'm fairly new.
I don't think
so-
we've actually ever met Riley. Have you met?
Yeah, I think we met him when he was first hired.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
So I would love to hear a little bit more about you, where you're currently working or where you went to school, and then also why you're passionate about this commission. I'd like to hear like your heart behind arts and culture so that I can kind of align our events a little bit better, hopefully going
Like
forward.
right now?
Yeah, if that's
Oh.
okay.
Who wants to go?
I can start since I'm down on the end.
Sweet.
So, who I am. My name is Troy Woods. I was born in Iowa, moved up here. I work at Security and Financial downtown St. Paul. I do cybersecurity, IT security work for them. I've been doing that for, well, in one way, shape, or form, about 28 years that I've been there. And so why I'm on this committee, I was placed on this committee by the mayor, but it would have been my first choice anyway, because one of my passions for joining the city council was to, I guess, for lack of a better term, continue to make downtown North St. Paul vibrant. Continue to bring lifestyle, bring community, bring arts and culture to downtown North St. Paul.
Sweet. That's great.
Okay, now let me see the list of questions. Where do you currently work? Currently, I am retired, but prior to that, I was an attorney. I am from North St. Paul, graduated from North High, go Polars. And, but before I was an attorney, I was a classically trained artist. I love art. I have been a part of the arts my entire life in a variety of forms. I was a ballet dancer. I did a whole lot of eclectic stuff before the pushing pencil days. And I am passionate about this commission because this is my hometown. I would like to see it be a beautiful place that I know it can be. And I like to keep the community spirit going here that I know growing up here, and where people were really proud to say, yeah, I'm from North St. Paul, you know? It's great. and have great things to point out and say, yeah, you know, that's where we've got this giant snowman. So let's add on to it and do more.
Sweet. Yes, absolutely.
I love it. God, everyone is so cool in this group. I'm so happy to be here. Hi, I'm Carey. I work at Hennepin Healthcare Research Institute as Director of Operations. I went to school at Hamline University for English and piano performance. I do not currently perform, but my entire career has been in nonprofits. My first decade of work was at American Composers Forum, where we supported composers with commissioning projects. So we went to funders like NEA, other grant-making organizations, and secured money to commission composers. And one of our projects we did was Continental Harmony, where we commissioned 50 pieces of music across the entire country. So I got to go on a couple of those world premieres, which was very fun. And then, you know, the arts took a downturn, and I looked for a job in healthcare because that is steady. and that's where I am now. But I try to infuse art into what I do every day, and I love it. My son is a drummer. He plays drum set for the Northern Lights Show Choir at North. My husband and I have lived in North St. Paul for over 20 years. And it's so great that in just a few short years, we have made amazing strides in the art that's available here. I mean, I had lunch with a friend over break, and we were driving to Newman's. I'm like, here's our new mural. Here's one of the Snowies. You know, it's so cool to be able to say I had a little tiny part in making that happen. So I think everyone should have access to public art. I think there should be more of it. Way more, not just in North St. Paul, but everywhere. But I have the power to help make it happen in North St. Paul. So that's why I'm here.
Let's see. Where do I work? What did I go to? So I work for myself. I run Black Loon Studio. It's my printmaking art business. I mainly do a lot of art fairs around the Twin Cities area, and then work holiday shows as well. I actually went to school for photography, but still within the arts. And it's clearly just a part of my life to be in the art world. And I love to bring that to North St. Paul and want to see things out in public.
Well, I work as an executive director at Gable Pines Senior Living in Vadnais Heights. That is not what I went to school for. I went to school for jazz singing. So it was quite a departure, but I found my way into senior living because music speaks to people with dementia, and they might forget what they had for lunch that day, but they remember every word to their favorite song. So it's always spoken to me, and I'm passionate about arts and culture because I have a 7-year-old, and she's the brightest light that there is, and I want to give her all of these wonderful experiences. And I think there's so much beauty in the cultures that are around us. And we owe it to the kids to share that and let them, experience hands-on, listen to, dance. I just want her to have everything she could possibly have and help with city beautification as we do it. In California, it was freeway beautification, where they would just do neat things like on the sides of freeways when you sit in 405 traffic. So this is very different and much more rewarding to me to, see those murals that you guys have been working hard on and see our Snowies. And it's just such a cool thing. So
Amazing. Thank you all for sharing. I think I really see how you're all like in the art scene and a part of it, passionate about it. It's really cool. Purpose of this presentation is that I need your help to run effective events. And this commission has been awesome. You guys are right there with me in the trenches doing what needs to get done. So I'm just basically coming to you for 2025 and asking for the same amount of help as you gave me last year. And so, especially since during events I'm juggling 2 hats, both communications and the event coordinator piece. So having a team that I can trust, who knows what's happening, who can kind of be point people during the event where I can go, oh, okay, I need to go take a picture over here, but it's okay, they're holding down the fort over here. And so that if we have, hopefully a growing number of volunteers in our city, that you guys can kind of give directions and be those voices to help with really coordinating and making those events run really smoothly. So my ask is that I want you to continue to be proactive with me on work on generating event ideas, plans, and any ways that you can get involved. That means engaging in meetings and responding to emails and reaching out with new ideas, saying yes when I'm trying to delegate tasks. I want you to be aware, engaged, and involved in the planning, which I really appreciated during our Autumn Arts lead-up. That kind of constant communication was really good, and I'm looking forward to pre-working on the Autumn Arts Festival so that we can really get that just a spot-on event. And most of all, to be present on the day of, helping with the setting up and tearing down of the events, willing to volunteer and coordinate volunteers, that sort of thing. And then an important piece is the feedback, the after the event, seeing what went well, what didn't go well. I'd like to continue kind of having this dialogue with you guys so that we can continue to build on what we already have. So my overall expectations, I'm going to be giving this exact same presentation to the Parks Department. So this is, half of this piece, this ask. But basically, responding, being proactive before the event, physically present during the event, and improving continuously. So I'm going to be sending out a Google poll tomorrow, basically with your kind of big events that are coming up to kind of get an idea of when you can be available for those, as well as the types of events you'd like to be involved with, so that we can kind of start to delegate some people out. Yes, so that's kind of a next step that I'll get to in a sec. But this is your 2025 main event lineup, and then I'm going to hand out, this is the full event list. It will change. Some of these dates are tentative, obviously, because I haven't booked them completely. But this is like a good overview of kind of the direction we're going for 2025.
Thank you.
Welcome. So hopefully this kind of schedule will be a good kind of in the back of your mind, that might be happening that day. And obviously I'll be sending out follow-ups with the exact dates and times when they get booked. And the Google poll will kind of give me a good understanding of when you're going to be available and away and that sort of thing. So this example is not really pertaining to you because it's more parks, but essentially I was running the movie night in the park, and I was monitoring the bathrooms, and the child had his hand on the plug that he was going to yank it out, and it had the power and sound and everything. So I ran over to help, but when I turned my back on the bathrooms, somebody started taking chairs out of Housey Park. So one person can't do it all, and you guys have been so good being there for me. And so, I just want to continue that in 2025. And I'm only one person, so any help you're willing to give, I would love to have it. And as we work together, I'm sure I'm going to figure out your strengths and the ways that you can really shine in this role. So I guess just to reiterate, I'm not asking for you guys to take over and have this huge load on you. I'm really asking to be present, answering emails, being proactive, saying yes to being the kind of point people during events, and then also being present at the events. So hopefully not too much more on your plates. I know you're all very busy. So I'm really excited for this, and we'll get to questions in a sec. But the next steps is I'd love if you guys created a subcommittee for the placeholder event. That's going to be the next step for you guys. So figuring out what that is, when that is, and where that is. And I'm willing to help with that. So if you guys create a subcommittee, then we can talk over email and have different meetings outside of these larger meetings. And then also for the Autumn Arts Festival, I'd like to start moving on that planning, really getting the performers and different things booked. I know that the longer we wait, the more talented artists get booked up and taken off the market. So I'd love to really start moving on that quickly. And then filling out the Google form tomorrow or the next week. I'll just be sending it out tomorrow. And then looking forward to the next event, which will be the TBD event, which the budget got approved, so we have $2,000 to work with for that event. So I'm excited to see what we come up with. But do you guys have any questions, concerns, things that are maybe unclear for this ask?
Is this ask specifically for the parks events or just any event that's on these two sheets?
So your specific events, so I'm asking for you guys to be physically present at least 2 events in these 4 events, so specific to the Arts and Culture Commission. You guys kind of do the guided art classes and the music in the park. You guys kind of figure out who has the art cart. But the placeholder event and the Autumn Arts Festival, hopefully you can be at one of those, and any other help that you're willing to give. But my expectation is that arts and culture, like, is focused on arts and culture, and parks is focused on parks. However, any and all help is appreciated. But I don't think it's fair to ask you to say, like, 2 events, and then, you know, some parks people are doing arts and some arts are doing parks. So, does that make sense?
Yeah, I just thought that was the standard.
Yeah, I thought so too, yeah.
We're going to be in arts and culture stuff. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought it was a good, for you guys to have the full overview, just so you have kind of an understanding of what's
I
happening.
think we do more than that, though, because I feel like we also we have the art cart at the Big Truck Night car show.
Oh, yeah.
Second week, June 13th. And isn't there one other time we have the car show somewhere?
Well, at the Arts Festival and.
Arts Festival, which is on the sheet. And the parade.
Do we have it at the parade? No, because we
don't
walk
have-
the parade.
We walk the parade, though. I count that as an event I have to be at, though, don't you?
Yes, if they have it.
Are we not fulfilling your expectations for participation? Or is
you-
this just
you
to
are.
set boundaries moving forward, so it's not just you doing all the work? Because no other city staff can do it, because if city staff do it, then the city staff have to be paid. And that's overtime, and that's a drain on the budget. So we're just clarifying expectations.
I think it's
Okay.
specifically directed at you.
I am sure. I take everything personally, Troy, as you know.
As Carey
As
worked
I-
12 events last year.
I was all day at that arts festival.
I see a date on here for the Autumn's Arts Festival. Has that been selected, or is that a TBD date placeholder?
It's a placeholder.
Okay.
We wanted to, with the booking of Casey, we wanted to have
Yeah.
a date set. So anything that has a Casey Lake associated with it, or Housey, we've booked the building.
Okay.
So
But that date, we'll still kind of look at St. Peter to make sure we're not overlapping with their festival. That's what we've done the last couple of years.
yes, I should reach out. That's a good note.
Okay.
Yeah, we just wanted to book a building, so we had something just
Yep.
in case.
Perfect.
It all happens so quickly.
Yes.
It sounds like then the 2 asks that we can provide tonight are, if we're ready to,
She's going to send a Google form tomorrow.
yes, thank you. I think also could we set our subcommittee for Arts Festival? Or do we want to wait?
We're missing just Tom and Raquel. I mean, we can make subcommittees if we want, and then see if they want to join. What's our limit on subcommittees? How many people with what we have?
Less than a quorum, so I think 3,
Okay.
right?
3 plus the
3 plus the liaison, so
Yes.
Troy can come, yeah. If you want, Troy.
more the merrier.
I'd say we can talk about it, but I would be hesitant to come, but we have a whole month.
I do feel, I don't know, I feel like we should wait for Tom and Raquel.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I'll say this, if you want to get started on the Autumn Arts Festival, I know Tom and I would be happy to, if not us being the subcommittee again, we can help in the meantime until we get that subcommittee solidified.
Great.
Beautiful. That's
Excellent.
great. Yeah, I have a personal goal of trying to book everything by the end of February,
Okay,
but that's ambitious.
yeah.
So, yeah, I will be communicating with you guys.
Okay. And then next month, we can solidify our subcommittees that you're looking for the event, the special event, and that.
That's right. Tom will be busy the next month. I am not as busy. January's my,
Quiet time?
nothing happens.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm
It
glad
is
you get
nice.
that.
Thank you.
Good.
Or I might be emailing you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Let's
Sounds
keep
great.
that momentum going.
Sweet.
What else can we do, Ava?
Amazing. That is all I'm asking right now, but I'll be communicating with you guys over email.
Cool.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
Great.
All good. Any other questions, concerns?
I think last meeting, someone was added to the art night or whatever we're calling it.
Me.
Oh, yay. Okay. I'll send you my spreadsheet. And then we will coordinate scheduling. Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Please do. Sweet.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Have a
Yes.
good rest of your night.
Enjoy.
Thank you. What's on this spreadsheet? Or will we talk about it when we talk about subcommittee updates?
Oh, no, I just, last year, I just had a whole brainstorm about all these other things we could do. We've just been doing, 2D art, and so I found a whole bunch of other ideas, but I'll run it past you.
I do have the personal know in with a couple of artists who could help out. One of them is a watercolor artist. And the other one does similar to me. She does like printmaking, but I don't teach classes because I don't want to.
Yep, smart.
But she does, and so
That'd be great.
might be someone to reach out to. I just don't know their rates and stuff.
Bye, Ava! Excellent. Okay, subcommittee updates.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Oh, I need to know what the subcommittees are.
Yeah, I don't,
And we need to give Jordyn and Troy, because they're both new, we need to give them an update on what all of our subcommittees about. So, Troy, as you'll learn in your time on city council, it's so much fun, but it's hard to get a lot done in one meeting with a bunch of people. So we break out into different subcommittees so we can keep progress moving, and that's why you see lots of great art around North St. Paul. So that's how we operate. And Tom has a whole master tracking spreadsheet for all of our projects that we rely on him to update, and
yeah, do you know all
stuff
the
happens.
subcommittees off the
I've
top
got
of your head? Okay.
Yep. Okay, so subcommittee update, utility boxes,
Okay. Oh, do you want to? Okay.
right?
I'll start with the heart hands. So I had sent the images to Ava from what we had worked before, but it wasn't a high enough quality. So I'm going to send her a link through the collaboration link on Canva so that she can have access to the individual photos that have already been doctored to remove the backgrounds. So we have that plan and hopefully can move forward with a finished art piece very soon.
Excellent. And the utility boxes are wrapped utility boxes, so I'm sure you've seen a couple. There's one at North. That one's peeling. We're mad about it.
Where
But-
is the one at North?
Okay, when you're at North, if you're walking towards the football field, like in between the hockey place and the high school.
So my problem is I'm not walking.
Yep.
Or if you just walk
Exactly.
across the,
I'm just
the
trying
gateway.
to drive by and I'm like,
No,
no,
sorry, it's not.
no,
gonna
you
work.
have to like walk across the bridge over 36 and then it's
Yes.
right there in the corner.
Yep. It's really cute.
would I be able to see it from Margaret then?
You got to get out of your car.
Sorry, man.
All right.
You got to go Bipolar Arena.
It's a high maintenance box, but
Yeah.
we love it.
I'd have to wait for spring. I don't get out of my car in winter.
You made it here. I'm proud of you. Okay, excellent. That all sounds great. Anything we can do to help with that, support that? Okay, great. And veterans?
Veterans has been on hold and I will pick it up again.
Oh, you're so.
I do have an artist veteran I was going to recommend to reach out to. I can give you her name later.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I think you were at the car show night. We had everyone like make hearts with their hands. No, okay. So we had everyone make hearts with their hands and Sharon took photos of them. And so they're gonna, these are, sorry guys. These are the images. And so we're gonna take all of those and make those into a wrap that goes around the boxes. So it's really cute because you get so many different shapes and couples and the one with the little kid or baby. It's just a really beautiful project. So I'm excited for that to come to fruition. And then we had talked about Roddy's, outside of Roddy's. Is that just still backburnered?
Yeah, I thought that was.
Okay, perfect. Gotcha. All right, excellent. Anything else on utility boxes?
No?
Okay, murals. I don't think we have anything to report on murals, do we?
But it looks fantastic.
Doesn't it look
Oh
so
my gosh, it
good?
does.
Every time I go by, I see something new. I think she's adding more stuff.
I bet she was thrilled to get the call for it. Honestly, I haven't talked to her, but I can just imagine her being so excited to come back.
I ran into her and I got some pictures with her while she was painting, and she had her little dog there and a friend, and the lady from Fly By Coffee was bringing her free coffee. It was the cutest thing, because it was November. It wasn't too cold yet, but it was great. So Jordyn is going to pull a list of city-owned structures for us so we can look at other mural places, Sharon.
Okay.
One thing I was going to ask about with that, I know you looked into the big wall by Rotary Park,
Yep.
and it's owned by Burwald or whatever. But isn't there a small part of that wall that is Public Works? It's not that big,
Not a part.
expansive wall,
no,
but
not a
there's-
part that they will allow to be painted.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the bummer. But then I was driving down 36 and I was like, maybe this giant, whatever, the tunnel thing, maybe that could be, but I don't know, it sounds like that's not a good art idea from your 405 days.
Oh, no, I can't go for it.
Okay.
That's all they had.
That's all we had. We didn't have utility box wraps.
Or could you look into temporary murals? Could you do some temporary murals?
I love
That was
that
one thing
idea.
I was thinking about, and I know this is not supposed to be a brainstorming session,
right.
but just a really quick, if there would be somewhere where we could put up like a frame, so to speak, and we could do triptychs in there, and so a variety of artists could do it. It's a temporary presentation, and have it removed, and then give another artist an opportunity, because artists are always looking for opportunities to put their work on display, especially for a fee. It's great.
I had this idea of, it probably isn't, but it's like mural-esque, okay? But you build this structure, it's like a big spiral that you can walk into. And all the walls are murals, so you can just walk the spiral and then you walk back out. That'd be cool.
That reminds me of like, isn't there something like that in Denver, the Denver airport? I don't know.
I don't recall.
Okay. But we should make that happen. That sounds great.
And what about the wall on Loves? Did they say no?
No, that was a no.
Yeah.
They'll change their mind.
Yeah. So more to come with that. But I'm still over the moon with our last mural. That really worked out. Okay, art cart. I think that's Raquel, right?
Yes.
It's Raquel and I, we haven't met for this year, but we got time.
Okay. And the art cart for Jordyn and Troy is, Troy, you volunteered in the art cart. It's just an orange
Trailer.
trailer that has a bunch of art supplies in it. And we bring it out for different events, and we invite kids or whomever to come and make art. So it's simple, but great.
It is fun.
And actually, I think we probably have some budget for the art cart for this year, but I was thinking about it earlier today. We probably need zero with how much supplies are in there.
There's so many supplies.
We could probably plan.
Yeah.
We need to organize it. Oh, yeah.
Organizers was the
right.
goal for the art cart this year.
That's probably it.
Okay.
Once we organize and figure out our inventory, we could plan all of the events with what we have.
And probably, just having been in it, probably some way to make sure stuff doesn't fall all over.
Yeah, that's one of our,
Yes.
yeah.
We were thinking, what are those things?
Like the
Bungees?
bungee cords.
Yeah, to keep
Like
the
in an
shelves
RV,
in.
how you keep
Yeah.
your stuff up.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Jordyn, you got to figure out how to buy stuff for us because that's on your list. Okay, great. That's awesome. I love the art cart. Only 2 music in the parks this summer. Paint and sip. We, again, haven't done anything because we were waiting for the budget to be passed. So one of the things Ava had recommended last meeting or a couple meetings ago was maybe a swing dance night as kind of a way to get out and do some kind of music making related art, which would be fun. And then I've got just other ideas of, we've been doing like a lot of mandala painting that's always very popular. People love the mandalas. Did you go to the last one?
I didn't, but I would love to go.
They're so fun. Raquel went, that's right. And you were there. Yeah.
No.
How was it?
It was so much fun.
Oh, good.
To lead it, it was a bit cold. Yeah, but it was just so neat to watch them follow along, and like everyone was so focused
Absorbed,
on what they were
yeah.
doing, and yeah.
That's
Just
cool.
played music in the background, and
Nice.
Nice. That's great. So I've got a couple ideas of ways we can mix it up this year, but I think it's just a matter of getting the schedule worked out and the availability with the Casey building. So that should be good. And then Autumn Arts Festival.
No update.
Yeah,
tentative.
sounds like we
Tentative
got a
date.
tentative date, so that's great. Awesome. Do we want to noodle around on the additional event with our $2,000?
What are we allowed to do?
Whatever we want is what Tom would say. It's not a huge budget. I would like to do something with our culture end of our arts and culture, though. I don't necessarily have the exact answer for what that is, but that would be my hope.
Okay, so this leads me, I don't think it's on the agenda, but we had, all of us, had an applicant, a student applicant for our student commission, and maybe I'll just talk about that now. Jordyn and I met with him right before this meeting. You guys, we got to get this kid in here. He is incredible. I went to North and I spoke at the career day, and he was one of the students in there, in the AVID program. And so he wrote a little application, and it's not long, so I'm going to read it. And I'm sorry if you find that boring, but this is what I'm doing. He says, "My name is UED," which is correct, right? UED, "and I aim to be the city's Student Commission Member of Art and Cultures. I believe we can engage the younger community through art and cultural expression, promoting inclusion and involvement in our city. Understanding different cultures helps offer open communication and comfort, and I am convinced that by showcasing our diverse cultures through art, we can encourage more people to connect and feel valued in their community. I am personally interested in art such as paintings and sculptures, and when I saw Project Snowy, I immediately liked it. For me, it isn't just about the art, it's about how it has a connection with the entire community and with creativity. I also believe it engages people of all age groups and cultures, and that we should be involved in more projects like this. I also have some ideas that could be of interest. We could start a campaign that can encourage people to get their own snowman, similar to Project Snowy, but this time they have it in their yard and decorate it with their cultural symbolism. Something that also caught my attention is the public service included. I know if I get this, it will be a big stepping stone toward the future career I want, which is being a civil servant. I also like the fact that I can contribute to my city in a good and inspiring way to express all of our cultures and creativity. To summarize, I like this position because I will be able to help connect the community and contribute to it, as well as help people express their culture comfortably. So this is a young gentleman, lives in North St. Paul, has for the last 10, 11 years, he said, a ninth grader at North, on the student council, part of the Latinx committee, a swimmer. You know, he's involved in all the things, taking all the advanced classes, and he wants to take some time out of his ninth grade life and spend it with us. And I would like to recommend him to be our student commissioner. I think that would be great. Do we need to vote on that? In this group?
I think that's an internal thing.
Okay, good. So let's put it forward to council, and he can come to our next meeting. And I bring all of that up to say, like, not only, like, he knows the Snowies, like,
Well,
oh my God.
What he said about getting individual snowies, like, I was never on board for getting everybody's home a snowy of that size.
Right.
And they're very expensive. But what if, you know those little, like, garden flags? What if we had a garden flag snowy and some sort of outdoor markers or something that we included with it so that they could decorate their own snowy to put in their garden? Right there.
Beautiful.
I love it.
I love it.
I'd want one.
I want one.
All right, so I think engaging this young man maybe will help us
Yeah.
coming up with some ideas for another event. Plus, we need
Okay.
Tom. I mean, Tom always has ideas. Okay, do we want any other subcommittee discussion? I don't know why I'm looking at you, Sharon. Sharon's on the spot.
No.
Thoughts?
I don't feel on the spot.
Okay, good.
No, I think everything has been covered. Then there's the thoughts, though, still in my mind of what is our unnamed event, and we've thought of being more of a cultural event, but it can be both cultural and art.
I have a thought. So last meeting, we did talk about new subcommittees, because I was basically on nothing at that point. So that's why I am joining Carey with the paint nights / leading art nights, whatever they're called now. But the rest of you were not there, and we are adding these projects, not just this unnamed project, but also the public arts project. And Raquel was interested in joining the public arts project as in the subcommittee, and I just wonder if anyone here has a preference on any other subcommittees they would like to join.
May I please have a refresher on what we were thinking for, is it just
It's,
a random public art project?
public art is just vague right now. It's-
Okay.
We have a budget line for public art,
Okay.
and so the subcommittee would be deciding what to spend that money on.
Ooh, that's really intriguing.
I'd be up for that too.
I know. I feel like I should say no to something. But I like the sound of that.
I mean, I'm not going to sign people up for anything. I'm just bringing it up.
And the Asian night is the placeholder for the unnamed one.
Yeah, that, we were talking about that as the,
Did you make any other committees? I know I watched the meeting, but I
I
clearly didn't
don't
take notes.
think we did.
Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, yeah, the Parklet interactive musical sculpture, Turtles, that's a big one. I still think we should need to do sidewalk art.
That was discussed last week, too, as part of the public art,
Okay,
possibly.
excellent. Okay,
I'm happily willing.
you would like to be on that? Okay, I would tend
You're
to.
in, you have utility box right now. Do you have another subcommittee?
It was just snowy.
Okay. Yeah, and that
Ooh.
was me, like snowy disappeared, and then suddenly
And
my
then-
life opened up.
Yep. Okay. I would tentatively put myself on that, but if someone else wants, if we get a new person, maybe that could be a spot for them.
Oh, that's true, too.
Right, 'cause
Yeah, if we have a new
Yeah,
person.
We don't have to then decide.
Yeah.
No, nothing needs to be decided now. I
Yep.
just like, put
Oh,
it in your ears that
Thank you for bringing that up.
Be a part of it.
there's a
Yep.
new subcommittee needed.
Jordyn, I'm sorry to put you on the spot. If you don't know, it's okay. Do we have any applicants for the commission position that's open?
I'm not sure, but I haven't heard that there has been.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So maybe tell your friends that live in North St. Paul if they want to join the commission. We've got a slot open. And we actually can have 2 student commissioners. So if you know any other cool students, they have a really hard act to follow, but we can have 2 students, so. Cool, cool. All right, anything else on committees or updates on projects?
No.
Great. Reports from staff. Jordyn.
Staff has nothing to report.
Oh my gosh, Jordyn, amazing. Good job. Reports from commissioners. Laura.
I have nothing new.
Okay.
Okay.
Amanda.
Nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
Okay. Report from council liaison.
I've got nothing.
Okay.
Welcome.
Next. Welcome. You gotta tell us all the scuttlebutt from the fancy city council meetings.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, whenever, basically we get an update on what did council do, so that we don't have to watch the council meetings.
And I can get
Just
an
kidding.
energy rebate on my washing machine.
Basically, all we talked about was what the process is for what, what the rules of engagement are basically for the new council members. Like how things are supposed to work and what we're supposed to be doing. And
Cool.
that was pretty much the whole
I have,
Excited?
tentatively.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Next 4 years of your life. The next 4 years of your life.
Yep, it'll be fun.
Great.
I'm sorry, I have lost track of where we're at with the community center. Do we know? Is there an update?
There is a, Brian Frandell is meeting with the consultants who are doing the feasibility study. He's trying to coordinate to meet with them virtually in the next couple of weeks.
Oh.
He and I think Israeli will be meeting with them, understanding what they want to accomplish, how it's going to roll, things like that, and then just get everything planned.
Wow.
Lovely.
That's great.
And I can't remember what we budgeted, what the estimate came in for that feasibility study. But, yeah, so then the feasibility study will come in, and then we will make a decision about where to go.
Next steps. Excellent. Thank you, Troy.
Yep.
Can I please have a motion to adjourn, unless you want to hang out some more?
Motion to adjourn?
Okay, second.
I will second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thanks, everybody. Bye. Good luck, Tom. Break a leg.
I was expecting this to be a long one.
Oh, sorry. We could re-adjourn.
Yeah, start of the year, well, and I was expecting Riley and Ava